y'all? It's Anastasia and welcome to the Lexi Show. Now, I literally had to call my sister the other day and stuff like that while her and my niece and stuff, they were out and about and stuff like that. I literally had to call my sister and stuff like that and ask her permission could I do this story time, and she had said yes. But of course, I'm not going to, disclose too much information because this story time, some of this is her business and stuff like that, and I'm not going to disclose too much of it and stuff. So pretty much, like always, when I do story time stuff, I'm just going to, use fake names and all the kind of other stuff and, skate around, certain stuff y'all don't need to know. But in today's video, I'm coming at y'all with another story time and stuff like that. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling y'all the story about the time my sister's ex had messaged me on Plenty of Fish. Let's get into it. Okay. So, before I get into the actual story at hand, I'm going to give y'all a little backstory. Okay, so we're rewind back to 2011. This is the year after my sister graduated high school. She graduated high school in 2010. This is around 2011, a year after she graduated high school, or 2012. Either it was a year or 2 years after she graduated high school. My sister was either 18 or 19. Picked my sister up and, they drove off and, did their thing and whatnot. And judged by what my sister said, like I had said in this story time earlier, she had said he was a loser. She said they really didn't do anything. She said they used to just chill at his house, or they'll go up the street to his grandma's house, or he'll just sit around and smoke or something like that, and they'll sit around and listen to music and stuff like that. Like, yeah, she said like he was super boring. She said he was a loser then, he's a loser now in 2026. Back then, my sister was 18, and I think this guy was 21. So, yeah, at 21, he's a loser. He was a loser, according to my sister, and at the age he is now, according to my sister, he's a loser. So, yeah, she dated him for 9 months, and they eventually broke up, and bing, bam, boom, that was the end of that. Now, let me say this. We're going to fast forward to, I want to say, 2020 or 2021. I can't remember which year it was, but this is years after they dated. Because, yeah, that is years after him and my sister dated. I want to say this was like in the early 2020s or whatever. But I remember I was on POF, Plenty of Fish. And like I said, just like Moco's Space, it's a dating app for everybody and their mama. Straight men, straight women, gay women, transgender people, like everybody and their mama. And I remember, I was, la-di-da-di-da, on my POF profile, and somebody had messaged me. He said, "Hey, this is Chester. I used to date your sister back in the day." Now, the reason I was starstruck, y'all, is because on my POF Plenty of Fish profile, it says that I like men. I am gay as hell. Like, I like men. I'm not bisexual or anything like that. I strictly like men. I'm strictly dickly. And the question I want to know is, how the hell did you find my profile, dude? Like, how the hell you found my profile? Because, like I said, it strictly says I like men. Like, are you a little bi-curious on the low, dude? Like, you have to be a little bi-curious on the low, dude, because how the hell did you find my profile? I know you just didn't randomly just type in my name. Like, me and my sister joke about that all the time. Like, how did you find my profile? Because you must be a little bisexual or something, because that's just weird. But anyway, yeah, he had messaged me and said, "Hi, this is Chester and whatnot. I used to date your sister back in the day." It's like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" and stuff like that. He had asked about my sister. And I decided to stir the pot a little bit. I said, "Oh, yeah, she's doing fine. She has a daughter and stuff like that, and she's married now." And my sister's nowhere near married. I didn't even think about marriage, but I just threw that in there so he'll back off. And he did, and washed my hands clean of that, and haven't heard from him since. But like I had said, the thing that I want to know is how the hell he had found my profile, because like I said, it strictly says that I'm gay and I like men, so you must be a little bisexual on the low, dude. I don't know. Like, that's just weird. Me and my sister joke about that all the time, and that's just weird. And plus, even if he did show some interest in me, I'm not no backstabbing hoe like that. Like, I would never date one of my sister's exes. Like, that's just disgusting. Like, I would never do no shit like that. I'd never betray my sister like that. Never. So, yeah. That's just about it for this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here as well in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. So, until next time, peace.